Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger, and I have yet another 5 essential tips video, and this time it's about simple things you can do to improve your rank play, very common things in the game you might not even think about, but some of it will be mindset, some of it will be more mechanical, because I know you're probably like me, you go to this guy over here, you hit the rankings, and hey, you're not seeing your name up here. You're not seeing your name anywhere down here at all, and if you hit that triangle button, you're going to be real depressed, and you're going to see yourself, like I'm not even in the top 1,000, and unfortunately you might not even be, anywhere near that yourself, right? I know a lot of people at this point of the game, hear a lot of people, they're stuck at Supreme Kai, they're stuck in Android rank, you're kind of plateauing. So with these 5 essential tips, I'm just going to give you a couple ideas on what to be looking for to help improve your overall game plan. These are very common things, and let's go right to it. So our first tip here is going to be something you're going to see near every game here, because it's a universal mechanic, and that's just dealing with the overhead. So the overhead, anyone can do it. If you're blocking, you can cancel it off any normal at all. It doesn't matter what the normal is, you can cancel right into it. So it's always going to be a threat. So when you're dealing with it here, I'm just going to let you know the first step, number 1. So obviously you have to block it standing. I see a lot of people get hit because they're trying to down heavy it, and I'm going to let you know the dark secret of the overhead here. It does not count as an air move. I know the feet are leaving the ground and everything, but it is not an aerial move. Therefore, it is not susceptible to be anti-aired by the down heavy or any air invincible move. Despite the feet leaving the ground, as for all intents and purposes, as far as the game is concerned, this is considered a grounded move. So you will never be able to down heavy it. You will never be able to invincible through it or any of that stuff here, because it's always going to beat you. So please keep that in mind. Now the other thing, the really big thing to keep in mind here, I see a lot of people here, they'll get hit by, that overhead, or rather they'll block it, and they'll let the guy just keep going. So when you block that overhead, overheads are completely neutral on block. And what I mean by that is when you both recover, you both recover at the same time. There's no one that has the advantage over the other person. So if, say, you block that overhead, and let's actually block it here, and you're the one who just goes nuts crazy afterwards. If the other guy tried to go for like a medium or jump or whatever, they're the ones that are going to get hit because they don't recover any faster than you do. It is both equally your turn. It's up to the person to either do the fastest move or the most evasive technique to get out of there. But once that overhead gets blocked, you're both at square one. No one has advantage over the other person. So don't be scared and just keep blocking in that situation. Because I've seen a lot of people, and I'm guilty myself. I'm guilty myself just as well, right? But you'll play much too passive after you see that overhead. But you don't have to play passive at all. Once you see that block, feel free to go something for something right away. Now maybe go for something fast, because the opponent is probably going to want to keep that momentum going after the blocked overhead, to be sure. So make sure you know what's quick and fast enough to reach from that distance. But it's still your, well, not your turn necessarily, but it's nobody's turn. And another thing here. So, no, you're not allowed to down heavy that, overhead. And generally speaking, for the most part, most people's buttons are not going to be fast enough after blocking, whatever normal to knock people out of it. However, it's very seeable, and you can just deflect it. It's quite easy if you know it's coming, just to deflect it basically for free, and you can just cancel your deflect in the whatever special or whatever you think is applicable at the moment, but you can just as easily deflect it and get the guy completely off you. Now our next tip might sound obvious, but keep an eye on those assists. So when you use up your assists here, you'll be able to see that little cooldown timer here when they're going on. Now, what I mean by keep an eye on them, and just as well, when you're just, faffing around in neutral, oh, I can call my assist and go forward, that's great. But what I'm talking about specifically is combos. When you have the ability to catch a combo, at some point when you get your combo, maybe during when you hit, stand heavy or crouch heavy or something when you're launched, just quickly gander your eyes real quick right over to the assist, see what assists you have. So I got Android 16 here, and what I want to give you is an example. So say right now, we're going to use Vegeta. Vegeta is not in play. So I'm going to do my thing. Gander. Oh, I have Cell available. So that means I can use Cell for a combo. That's great. Cell can assist and extend my combo. But, say we burn both of them here. Now I'm just going to quickly eyeball here. Launch. Oh, I got nobody available. Okay. Well, I'm going to go for my more damaging solo combo. Because if I want to combo into my assist, I'm going to do a lesser damage combo. But it'll make it very easy to combo into my assist. And thus I'll do more damage overall. However, without the assist available, I do have a combo that does more damage solo, but won't be able to combo into the assist. So once again, just whenever you're hitting your enemy, usually when you have your heavy launcher or anytime you're doing a homing dash or whatever, just have a quick gander over to your assist. So when you see you have an assist available, fantastic. Call that assist and just, go from there, right? And if you don't have the assist available, try to find out a different combo, and maybe, your combo is going to be the same either way. Or maybe it's not even about the combos. You need to know if you have your assist up while you're doing your combo. So you have like some sort of post knockdown pressure with your combo. You knock them down, gonna keep rushing in. You call your assist so you can keep going in. Just always know when you have that assist at bay, because nothing sucks more than you hit that button and they're not there to be called because you didn't pay attention and you were relying on it. Because in those situations, that's generally when you got the enemy to the wall, or otherwise you really need them, you would not be hitting that button, and they're not there to be used. So it helps to have a bit of an internal clock with the assist, and you will build that up as you keep playing. But just sneak a peek, just have a quick look over there. You can see, oh yeah, my assist is up, fantastic. I can do, my assist combo. So, I can eyeball, and in this particular case I have the cell assist. Great, I got cell, it works, But otherwise, just keep in mind, that's something you will build more and more and more as you keep playing, but always when you have the ability to peek, just peek at your assist, just see what you got available, because it's going to be super key. It's something as I keep playing, I do more and more and more, and it's definitely helped my game out. Now, our next tip is actually about delaying your moves. Now, what I mean by that here is whenever you go for whatever combo, you don't have to hit everything as fast as possible. And there's actually a bit of a benefit to not hitting things as fast as possible. So here, let me just turn on my inputs here. Inputs. So, here's me just basically mashing everything, just coming out as fast as possible, right? And there's no gaps in this. So the enemy, if they try to hit something, they won't be able to get anything through. And sometimes that's exactly what you want. So right now I have Gohan here set to just do a block string. And I'm just going to mash like a madman. And you see here, I only get my moves here at the end of this combo. So if he, for whatever reason, tried to stop and hit a button, then stop and try to reset the pressure, or stop and go for a dragon rush or anything else, right? I'm going to knock him out of it. Because I am mashing like a madman. Now, if he were to do the same combo, and then have things delayed, now I'm going to try the same deal and mash now. Oh, let's try one more time here. Not quite ready for showtime. There you go, see, he got the hit. So once again, because there's a slight delay there now, it gave me enough time to actually get something through. And it's not enough time to actually beat him, but it is enough time to get something through, at which point he'll get his hit, and then, get his damage, and, I'm punished. So there is benefit to delaying and not doing your things as fast as possible, because for some people who want to just mash through everything, it is not ideal. Now, there is the other side of that, and the other side of that is this. So if I went for something invincible, if he gave me that gap, yeah, sure, okay, I'm going to get smoked. But then again, that's maybe also something you want. So if you're fighting a reversal happy Gohan or Vegeta or something like that, doing their uppercuts non-stop, maybe give them that gap and just stop. Don't do anything. Just, go for your hits and just stop and wait for them to mash that uppercut through, and then that's when you can get your punish. Most people are going to try to mask an uppercut with a vanish, and while technically the hits are safe, the vanish after the uppercut, if it's blocked, is not safe against a down heavy, so you can totally smoke them if they try it. So it's just a word of warning and a word of advice. Please try delaying some of your attacks sometimes, because you might get more damage than you think. Just catch people who are just madly mashing on buttons. Now, our next tip is about basically maximizing your safety after you're being comboed, and that's about teching. Now, you're probably aware about teching here, so we just got the dummy set to a regular combo. You can tech straight up. This is air recovery specifically here. You can tech forward, backwards, or down. Now, I'm here to tell you, the tech down is your safest option by a mile, as you just tech in place. So say, and we're just going to set our bot here, just have the default recovery. We're just going to do the most basic combo here into level 1 for Trunks. can do default recovery, cool, I just got you, and you might have just lost the character. And I can get you on forward recovery, or sorry, upwards recovery in the same setup. And a lot of people think the forward recovery is the safest recovery option, and perhaps in some options it is. However, it comes with its own set of flaws, as you can see there. I can catch that just fine. Now, not every character's gonna be able to do that, but I'm here to say that the down recovery is your safest bet. So, same setup here. Can't get my jump recovery. I can't, get backwards anti-air grab recovery here. That's not going to work. It just puts you on the ground. So you're going to be very susceptible to pressure if they know you're going to do it, absolutely. And, a lot of people do their knockdown. They'll, like, jump forward and try to attack or something like that. And that's not going to save you from it. However, what it will save you from is this. All the gimmicks. So all the Dragon Dash gimmicks, and there's more and more being born every day. Some sort of knock up, knock down, and like even stuff like I'm gonna partially let the combo drop, and then when you recover it, I'm gonna try to Dragon Rush you after you do your recovery. There's all sorts of gimmicks born every day. As long as you tech straight down, no matter what, it's gonna save you from the bulk of these terrifying situations. Positioning wise, it's not great. Like if you're in the air, it's better to forward tech to get your positioning back, but if you forward tech in someone's face and they're in the same airspace as you in the air, you're going to tech into them, and you're not going to be any better off because you are not allowed to go past them in that position. And at that point, nope, they can catch you just the same. So here, we'll just forward tech here. So same combo we showed before. Hey, I just got you again, So the down tech is the only one that'll get you really safe. And I really got to stress, use the down tech as much as possible, at least till the point we know where they recognize you're doing a down tech, and then you can try your more fancier tech options to escape. And if they do a grounded tech, meaning, you couldn't forward escape out of it, the down tech, you just hold down, then you're just going to stay on the ground for a little bit. It's going to keep you safe. You can wake up with the deflect. There's basically nothing that stops that except for like a throw. As any instant air dash, any special, any whatever they're going to try, it's just going to get deflected away because the deflect starts on frame 1. Just down teching is pound for pound your safest option always. Now our final tip here is a bit more of a mental state tip than any sort of gameplay mechanic tip, but as you see here, I have Frieza set to low health, and it's about low health in that it's okay to be low health. So say your back's to the wall, that stinks. That's not the situation you want to be with low health, but it doesn't mean the character's lost. Here, just really to hammer this home here, let's just turn on our damage. So I'm going to do stand medium with Frieza. He does the same damage if his health is at 100% or 1%. Unless your character is 100% lost, they still do everything they had before. They have the same damage, they have the same mix-ups, they have the same gimmicks, they have the same buttons, they have the same neutral game, the same zoning, the same everything. Unless you lost that character, they are just as strong at 1 pixel of health as full health. Because the first thing I see, and I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people, the second they have any amount of real blue health in the character, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to rock in, that tag. They're going to try to tag out here, and I'm going to tell you right now, I see that tag, that's the first thing I do, and guess what? Then bingo, bango, bongo, nothing happened, and I just got the character back, and now you even lost that blue health, right? So, it's okay to play defensive. It's even okay to play scared when you have low health or you have a lot of blue recoverable health. But keep in mind, that character is just as good, he's just as fresh, he's just as mint as when you started that round. You don't have to play like a victim. You don't have to just give up because the character has low health, because everything is just as good, low health versus full health. So I see too many people just mentally give up when a character's at low health because like, oh, it's over, I'll just wait for the next guy, I guess. But until that character's gone, they're just as good. So don't give up. Like, I know that's such an easy thing to say, right? Don't give up. But I really mean it because I see so many people just mentally fold when the chips are down. They're just like, well, whatever. The character dies, we'll reset the neutral and the new guy and we'll just start again, right? Your character is perfectly valid until they're lost. So don't just give up on them. If they, get defeated, then, oh, well, that sucks. That's not ideal. But until they're defeated, they are fantastic. I can cross up just the same as I could before, versus full health versus low health. I have the same awesome launcher, full health or low health. No matter what it is, just don't give up when your character's low health because they're just as good as they've always been. So I hope this tips video helped you out. I've been come to and approached by a lot of people who seemingly Android rank's the real point of issue. A lot of people are stuck at Android rank and can't really seem to progress. Because a lot of people, once you get what's working for you in whatever rank you wind up in, you kind of settle in the habits. You know, whatever works for you, you're just going to keep doing it. And if it doesn't work, then you just kind of fall apart. And the key thing is just adapt, right? But these are some common things I see people failing within these tips I've just given you. So try to just think about it here. You don't always got to be a sucker for overheads. You don't got to mentally give up because your character is magically low in health. If a person blocks everything, you know, the delays are maybe just what the doctor ordered, right? Because they might be secretly just trying to mash through everything. And when you can only catch them if you delay those moves. And if you find out you delayed those moves and nothing's still coming out, that's when you can stop and maybe then go for that Dragon Rush or whatever else you're thinking of. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.